Hello everyone, today I'm giving you my opinion on my multi-socket tower, charging tower that I've purchased. Now before I go into the tower itself, there's a couple of things that I wanted to talk about. The buttons here, I've been testing the tower with my kiddies' laptops because that's what I bought it for, to keep them in a cupboard in the living room charging safely without having to have cables everywhere. Otherwise, I'm very tempted of throwing those laptops and cables out the window, as children and laptops and cables tend to do. So we have two buttons at the top, two switches, let's call them. Now, if you turn one of them on, a bottom light's going to come on. I thought that meant that the black sides are active, but it's not. That means that all the bottom sockets are actually active on the device. So you've got 4 sockets active with that light. Now if you turn on the other switch, you've got the top light coming on, and now you have the 4 top sockets that are active. And of course you can have both of them on at the same time, and now you have the 8 sockets. Now what else is there to speak about? You've got USB ports here, you've got 4 of them. Okay, on my device I don't have which one's the fast charge and which one's the normal charge, but it's easy. Just think, right by the light here you've got the fast charge. That's a 2.1 amp, so they're all 5 volts standard, 2.1 amps. That means you'll be charging at 10.5 watts. That's fast charging for mobile phones and larger devices. Then you have a 1 amp, 5 volts, 1 amp, that means 5 watts. Most Kindles, even earphones charge, Bluetooth earphones, they're mostly, all of them charge at 5 watts. Then you have another fast charge, 2.1, 10.5 watts, and then another 5 watts normal charge. So it's fast, standard, fast, standard. And you can't plug a Kindle that needs 5 watts into a fast charge because it's not fast charge capable. So even though the USB port is fast charging, it's not going to charge any faster, basically. Okay, with that said, the power in between the USB ports is not shared, so each port has that power in itself, which is important because in some towers the watts that are available are actually shared in between the ports. Okay, so you can charge 4 devices, 2 of them at fast charging and 2 of them at standard charge. Another good thing to speak about this device, this is my iPhone 10. And I'm just going to put my iPhone 10 on top of the device, so you see how small this actually is. It fits almost anywhere, and you don't have to worry because you've got a very long and thick, this is like heavy duty cord, honestly. It's meant to be safe copper inside. It's very well insulated, so I'm very happy with the quality, and it has 5 meters, that's over 16 feet, so you can actually reach the normal wall socket that in houses nowadays they tend to put them ever so far from where we actually need them. So you can get from almost anywhere, one side of the room, to somewhere else and have 4 ports, and 8 wall plugs. So this is a great extension lead. Now security wise, it has overload protection, it has surge protector, and the surge protection is actually for 1200 joules. So if anything goes wrong, this little button here at the top, at the bottom, which is now pushed in how it should be, this will just flip out and the whole power station stops. So it's kind of the security device. Okay, so it's in now, but anything was wrong, it would just come out and it stops supplying power. That is very important to avoid any electrical fires, which with bad charging towers are a hazard. In itself, it's made out of plastic. I mean, it's meant to charge, so I don't really care if it looks pretty or not, as long as it's safe. But the ABS plastic, it's meant to be fireproof. And as you can see with the smart controls, that you can choose what sockets you want to keep active and what sockets you want to keep inactive. The fact that you've got 4 USB ports to charge all different types of devices. It's more compact size, and coming with such a long and good quality lead, for me this is a clear thumbs up. Thanks for watching.